Hello, good morning. Welcome to OG's Wealth of Math. We'll be continuing with what we started on Thursday. We started on Wednesday. We started with algebraic processing. So we did the part one of algebraic processing. So today we'll be continuing with the part two of algebraic processing. All right. So you can share my link, and share my link with invite your friends to join the meeting at the moment. Okay, let's start. Now you can go and check the part one of algebraic processing. I think that was an introductory class. So we stopped at solving linear equations. So let's take more example on linear equation. Let's presume we have 3 into bracket x minus 5 minus 12 equals 2 bracket 5 minus 2 minus into bracket x plus 3. Now the question says solve and find the value of x. So the first thing we need to do is to remove the bracket. So removing the bracket, we do that by multiplication. So I'm going to say 3 times plus x will give me plus 3x. 3 times minus 5 will give me minus 15. And then I have minus 12 here. I'll do the same thing here. 2 times 5 will give me 10. Oh, sorry, this should be x, sorry. Or 2x, let's put it as 2x. So 2 times minus 2x will give me minus 4x, all right? Now, for this is more like putting a 1 here. Minus 1 times x will be minus x, minus 1 times plus 3 will be minus 3. Just go and check my video, the first video on algebraic processing. You'll be able to understand the rules for multiplication and division, addition, and subtraction. I think I explained that in that video. Now, the next thing is that I want to add up like terms. Now, here, these are like terms. These are like terms. On this side, this one is only standing alone. So these are all x's. So on this left-hand side, let me try to simplify the equation by adding all the numbers here. And then, I have 3x. If I had minus 15 minus 12, that would give us minus 27. You can watch my last video. Equal, so this is 10 minus 3 minus 4x minus x. So 10 minus 3 is 7. Minus 4x minus x will give you minus 5x, all right? So here, on this side, I have 3x minus 27. Now, the whole idea is that I want to find the value of x. So it means that x has to be on one side of the equation. It can be on either side, or either the left or the right side. But precisely, your x can be on the left-hand side, and then the numbers on the other side. So it means that these and these are like terms, while these and these are like terms. So I don't want minus 27 to be here. So I want to get rid of minus 27. So what do? I'll add 27 to both sides of the equation. I'll add it to where the number is, to both sides of the equation. If I do that, 27 minus 27 is 0. So I can bring down 3x. So on this side, I only have 3x. On this side, I have 27, 7 plus 27, which will give me 34 minus 5x. I'm not done yet. Now, the whole idea is that numbers on one side, variables on the other side. So I want all x's to be on this side of the equation. So I have a minus 5x. I don't want minus 5x to be here. So I'm going to add plus 5x to both sides of the equation. 5 minus 5 is 0, so I'll bring down 34. And then 3x plus 5x will give me 8x. So finally, this means 8 times what will give me 34? Do you understand that? You know, multiplication and divisions are inverse. If you multiply 5 times 2, it will give me 10. If I do 5 times dash equals 10, it means this means 10 divided by 5 to get 2. So you should understand that. That's the principle here. So 5 to 8 times 8x simply means 8 times what will give me 34. So on the other hand, if you divide both sides by 8, this will be 4 whole number 2 over 8, which is 4 whole number 1/4. So that's the answer for that to that. All right. Okay. So let's take. So I think we solved lots of problems concerning this. So now we're going to solve linear equation involving fractions. Now let's presume I have a question like x to the third, x to the fourth equals 6. And then I want to find the value of x. Now in this case, if I want to turn this fractional equation to something like this, to a straight line equation, to something like this. Right? I want to turn it to something like this, so that it's easier for us to solve. So in order to do that, I'm going to deploy what is called the LCD. LCD means the lowest common denominator. Now, if you look at this expression, the denominators are 3 and 4 are the denominator. But I'm looking for the lowest of their denominator. Now, I can't take 4 as the lowest denominator because 3 cannot go in 4. But so I can multiply them to get 12. So the LCD is actually a number such that the two denominator can go in that number without remainder. Do you understand that? You can use the method of LCM, to find, the lowest common denominator, all right? So our LCD is 12. So what am I doing with the LCD? I'm going to multiply each term by the LCD. And the whole idea behind LCD is that I don't want my expression to be in fractional form, all right? So I'm multiplying each term by the LCD. So that will be 12 into bracket x third plus 12 into bracket x fourth equals 12 multiplied by 6. So what I'm basically doing, I'm multiplying each term in that expression by the LCD. Now this means 12 divided by 3, which will be 4. So I have 4 into bracket x plus 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 3 multiplied by x. Then I have 12 times 6. So 12 times 6 is 72, right? Now the next thing is to add up this. If I add up this, I'm going to get 7x equals 72. If I divide through by 7, then my x will be 10 whole number 2 over 7. All right? So that's how to solve that. Let's take more problems. Now let's see if we have something like 2x third minus 3 into bracket x minus 1 equals x half minus 1/4. Now if you look at this, this expression is in fractional form. So the whole idea is that I want it to be in this form. I think it's a lot easier to solve it when you have it like this, all right? So I want it to be in this form. So what I need to do is to multiply through by the LCD. The LCD simply means I want to get a denominator, the lowest common denominator. In other words, my denominators are 3, 2, and 4. So I'm looking for a number such that, you know, 3 and 4. Okay, let me use something else. Let me use 5, x5. I don't want to keep using the same thing because this will still give us the same, it will give us the same results. So let me change this to 5. So the LCD is a number such that 3, 5, and 4 can go into without remainder. So if we look at this, if we look at 15 LCD, if we look at 15 cannot go because 3 can go in 15, 5 can go in 15, but 4 cannot go in 15. So we are going to use 60 here. Or you can do this 3, 5, 4, 2 here, 3, 2 in 5, 5, 2 in 2, 2, 2 here, 3, 2 here, 5, 2 here, 1, 3 here, 1, 3 in 5, 5, 3 in 1, 1, 5 here, 1, 5 here, 1, 5 here, 1. So it's finding the LCM. If you multiply all of this, you're going to get 60. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 6, 6 times, sorry, 3, 5, 4, okay, yeah. All right, so this is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 5 is 60, all right? So the LCD is 60, so I'm multiplying each term by the LCD. So I'm doing 60 multiplied by 2x third minus 60 multiplied by 3 bracket x minus 1 equals 60 multiplied by x fifth minus 60 multiplied by 1/4. So it's very simple, all right, using the LCD. So this will be 60 divided by 3 will give me 20 into bracket 2x, then minus 60, sorry, 60 times 3 is 180. 180x, sorry, 180 bracket x minus 1. Then this will be 60 divided by 5 will be 12 into bracket x minus 60 divided by 4 is actually 15. All right, 15 bracket 1. So this will be 20 times 2x will be 40x. And then here, I'll do minus 180 multiplied by multiplied by plus x will be minus 180x. Minus 180 minus 1 times minus 1 will be plus 180. Then 12 times x will be 12x. And then minus 15 times 1 will be minus 15. All right. Now the next thing I want to see, I want to add up like them. So this is these are like them, these and these are like them. So for this, 40 minus 180 will give me minus 140x plus 180 equal 12x minus 5. So I want to get rid of this 180 because I want all the numbers to be on the other side and all the variables on the side. So what I need to do in order to get rid of 180, I'm going to subtract 180 to both sides of the equation, all right? So if I do that, 180 minus 180 is obviously 0. And then I'll bring down minus 140x equal, here I'll bring down 12x as well. And then 180 minus 5 will give me plus 175, all right? And then I'll do the same thing here. I don't want 12x to be here, so I'm going to subtract 12x to both sides of the equation. So if I do that, 12x minus 12x is 0. So here, I have, this is 8, 2, I have 128. So 140 minus 12 is 128. 128x, oh sorry, this is minus, sorry, it's not 128. Minus 140x minus 12x to give you minus 2, 5, 1 minus 155, 152x, sorry. So 12x minus 12x is 0, then I have plus 175. So here, finally, I want to get my final answer. So I'm going to say, I'll just divide through by minus 152, divide both sides by minus 152. Now remember, this is my expression now, plus 175 over minus 152. All right? So if you look at this, my x now will be minus plus is minus, division. You know, you divide and then, so you can just simplify this. You get one whole number, you have one whole number, something over something. 175, 152 to 7, I think. One whole number, 72 over 152. I think that's it, all right? So that's how to solve that. So let's take more problems. So you can copy that quickly. So let's take more problems. So let's presume we have like 2x minus 3 third minus x minus 5 fifth equals x over x. Oh, let me change this. This 3, 5, 2. Okay. Now, if you look at this, I'm going to do the same process, all right? So, using my LCD, I'm just looking for, the LCD simply means I've said that over and over again, I just need a denominator in such a way that 3, 5, 2, and 3 can go in. So, my LCD is 30, because 3 can go in 30, 5 can go in 30, 2 can go in 30, 3 can go in 30. All right? So I'm going to multiply each term by 30 in the expression. So I have 30 multiplied by 2x minus 3 over 3 minus 30 multiplied by x minus 5 over 5 equal 30 multiplied by x half plus 30 multiplied by 1/3. 30 multiplied by 1/3. So that's what I'm basically doing, all right? So let's go. So 30 divided by 10, by 3, sorry, give me 10 into bracket 2x minus 3 minus 30 divided by 5 is 6 into bracket x minus 5 equal 30 divided by 2, I have 15 into bracket x plus 30 divided by 3, I have 10 into bracket 1, all right? So I can open up the bracket here. So 10 times 2x will give me 20x, 10 times minus 3 will give me minus 30, minus 6 times x will give me minus 6x, minus 6 times minus 5 will give me plus 30 equal, and then 15 times x will give me 15x, and 10 times 1 will give me plus 10, all right? Now I want to tidy up my work, all right? So what I'm doing, these, and these are like terms, these, and these are like terms. So for this side of the equation, I can just quickly add up this 20x minus 6x minus 30 plus, minus 30 plus 30, okay? So let me write it, let it be bold. 20x minus 30, 20x minus 6x, then minus 30 plus 30, then I have 15x plus 10. So minus 30 plus 30 will give me 0, all right? Then 20x minus 6x will give me 14x, so equal, I have 15x plus 10. So here, I want to get the value of x. So I have 15x here, so I want it to be on the side. So I'll just subtract 15x to both sides of the equation, all right? And then 15 minus 15 is 0. And then here I have 14 minus 15x to give me minus x. So here is 0, so I have plus 10. So this means it's more like dividing through by negative 1. So my x will be, this will cancel this obviously. My x will be negative, positive is negative, so 10 divided by 1 is 10, so minus 10. Or you can simply get your answer from here, minus x equal plus 10, minus plus is minus plus is minus. When the signs are different, you attach a negative to your result. When the signs are identical, you attach a positive to your result. So in this case, the signs are different, so it will be minus, x will be minus 10. Minus 10. I hope that is clear. So let's see, so we can copy that. Let's see something. Let's say we have a question like this. If x over y is equals to 2 and y over z is equals to 3, find the value of x plus y and x plus y. So how do we go about, an equation like this? How do we go about it? All right, before we solve this, let's take a more simpler one. Let's take a more simpler one. Let's say we have if x equals 2 and y equals 3, okay, or if x is 2 and y is 5, so find x bracket x plus 1 all squared all over 3 bracket y squared minus x squared. All right, let's say we have this. Well, how are we going to go about this? Okay. So here, basically, what we are doing is substitution. All right. So we're going to substitute x value into this expression, x and y value into the expression. Now for this, so x is 2 bracket 2 plus 1 all squared over 3 bracket. So x could be, y is 5 squared minus x is 2 squared. So another way to write this, because this is difference of square, we're going to do that anyway when we get that. When we get to quadratic, we'll do difference of square. So this will be y plus x, y minus x. So it will give you the same thing as this, all right? Whichever way. So if you plug in this 5 plus 2, 5 minus 2, this is 7 bracket 3, so it will give you 21. So it's the same thing here. So this will be 2 into bracket 3 all squared. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 all squared, all over 2 bracket 3 bracket 5 squared is 25 minus 4 squared. 2 squared is 4. So this is 2 bracket 9 all over 3 bracket 24 minus 25 minus 4 will give me 21, obviously. So this is 18 over 363. So you can reduce that. You can reduce that to the lowest term. So let's move to this. Now, if you look at this expression says that if x over y equal to and y over z equals 3, find the value of this. So what do? Now, if you look at what we are asked to find, we do not have an expression of x over y, y over z. So how are we going to go about this? Sorry. This should be like this. Okay, how are we going to go about this? So now we want to get this and this form so that we can plug in what we have for x over y and what we have for y over z. So now you have to do something like a trial. Okay, I already know what to do. Well, let's presume you decided to use x first of all. You want to see if you can divide through each term in that expression by x. We want to divide each term by x, meaning that I want to divide it by x, I want to divide it by x, I want to divide it by x, and I want to divide it. I want this to be divided by x. So if we do that, we'll have x over x over x plus y over x divided by x over x plus z over x. Now if we look at that, because x over x will give us 1 plus y over x, x over x also gives us what? 1 plus z over x. So we have an expression for, this is y, x over y, y over x. So we can solve this. So this has taken care of this. X over z, we only have y over z. So that shows that we cannot divide through by x. We have to try y. Do you understand that? We have to try y. We can't, x won't work. So if we try y, it means that x over y plus y over y, I'm dividing through each term by y now. X over y plus z over y. Now this will give me x over y is x over y plus y over y is 1. Y divided by 1, y is 1. Anything divided by itself will give you 1. All right, so x over y here, x over y plus z over y. All right, now I have an expression for x over y to be 2, but I don't have an expression for z over y. I only have y over z. So now, since y over z is 3, this means like 3 over 1. So I'm going to find the inverse of this. The inverse simply means, let me flip this up. If I flip this upside down, I'll have z over y. Then if I turn this upside down, this will be 1 over 3. So you can see, I have to change this to this form. All right, so 1 over 3. Another way to do it is y over z equals 3. I can cross multiply. I have y equals 3z. And then I can divide through by y. If I divide through by y divided by y, I'll have 1. So 3z over y. So I can divide through by 3 again. This cancels this. So z over y will be 1 over 3. So that's another way to do it. So whichever way. So we all, in conclusion, we now know that z over y is 1/3. So finally, x over y is 2. I'm going to plug in 2 here. Plus 1 divided by x over y is also 2 plus z over y is 1/3. So if I add 2 plus 1, I'm going to get 3. If I add 2 plus 1/3, I'm going to get 2 1/3, which is the same thing as 3 over, this will give me 7 over 8. 7 over 3, sorry. This time this, 6 plus 1, 7 over 3. So this means, in conclusion, my answer will be this 3 divided by 7/3. It simply means 3 divided by 7/3, which means 3 times 3 over 7. Now the reason is because if you change division to multiplication, the fraction after that sign will become the inverse. So I think you've done that in elementary school. So this will be 3 times 3 is 9 over 7. So the expression for this is 9 over 7. I hope that is clear. All right, let's take Let's take the last example and then we'll end the class. Now, okay, let's see this. Now, you can see, if you can try to see if you can do this. If this and this, if this and this, find this. If x over y is 5 and y over w is 2, so find the value of this. So we are going to do the same thing. We want to get an expression of x over w and y over w. So that means that the brilliant thing to do is that let me try to see if I can divide by w. If I divide each term by w, so I have x over w plus w, sorry, each term by y, sorry. X over y, w over y, over y over y plus x over y. All right? Now, if you look at this, so this will be x over y plus w over y over 1 plus x over y. All right? Hope I'm correct. Okay. So I'll just plug in x over y is 5. Sorry, what am I doing? This is 2. This is minus. So this is, okay, can you see that? I hope you can see that. All right, so x over y is 5 plus y over z. Y over z, we have w over y, we have y over w. So if y over w is 2, then w over y will be 1/2 because you're going to find the inverse and w over y will be 1/2. So I'm going to put in 1/2, all right? Over, so this is 2 minus x over y. X over y is 5. So this is 5 1/2, sorry, divided by minus 3. I hope that's clear. 5 1/2 divided by minus 3. So x, so that will be, this time this is 10, 11 over 2 divided by minus 3 is the same thing as saying 11 over 2 times 1 over minus 3. So this is 11 over minus 6, which is 1 minus 1 number 5 over 6. So that's it. All right. So in our next class, we will be stopping here. In our next class, we are going to start, we'll look at the laws of indices, and then after that, we are going to move on to We'll look at quadratic equations, method of solving quadratic equations. We'll look at all of that, all right? So you can leave your comments on the comment section, share my link, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.
Formula or ask for your number, and I'll give you her. Can you hear me?
Please, I'm coming. Stay on.